are going to try and play this cagey. They're just going to stick to their game plan and see what they can do against Nip here. But they're going to have it very hard. They're on the T side of Inferno. Although a lot of the games we've cast, as you were saying, Threat, have been pretty much T-biased almost on the Inferno.
Yeah, it's quite surprising actually. And we're going to see looks like a pretty quick A push here from ANEXIS. Only two guys. NIP is certain they were going towards B, but now the rotation is already going back towards A. So if ANEXIS would have been a bit quicker there, they would have only had Fifthland and Forest there defending the A site.
Well, it looks like we are going for some A splits, so that's going to get called. Just great crosshair placement from Fifthland, who's had a great tournament, no doubt about that. He's been a very impressive player, and hopefully that'll change some of the minds that like to say that he's a weak link and doesn't belong in this team and other such gibberish. But he gets that kill, and then ANEXIS are going to back off. So for all my saying that they're going to play aggressive, they look actually a bit cagey and a bit tentative here, but they are going to commit to this push at quad side. Fifthland's going to get the flash in. While that happens, Exist is going to get another kill. So it's 5-on-3, and Exist is hardest taking any damage in doing that, but Glaive's going to get one, so that's a nice little headshot. He's going to get a face full of nade for his trouble. Forest and GetRight's going to nade back actually. Forest and GetRight just holding that site. Forest is going to get an instant little headshot there, and GetRight, who has been absolutely on fire throughout the whole tournament and certainly in this final, is going to mop it up and give them the pistol round. So 1-0 to Nip, and I don't know, I mean, I'm going to ask you for some insight, but this is same old, isn't it? This is what Nip do.
Yeah, this is what they do. I mean, perfectly played from NIP. Kind of lucky. I mean, they took a risk having only one guy at B and ANEXIS went to A, but they already got the entry, so quite an easy pistol round there for NIP, and they're probably going to win this round easily, seeing how ANEXIS have an eco.
Well, ANEXIS have got one, and GetRight's going to retaliate, but that's going to allow them to get this push in. But look how fast Nip have rotated here, and while you can see all the action going on there, while GetRight picks up another two before Pimp ends his life, that's given Nip just enough time to get the rotate on. They're going to stop the plant with this rotate from Fifthland, and Forest is going to pick up Nico, but not even the plant to show for the eco. I mean, how important is it going to be for ANEXIS to, you know, when there are eco rounds, which I'm sure there's going to be more than a few for them, to actually get the plant?
Yeah, it's very important, especially after the pistol round, because you only get $3,200 if you don't get the plant, which basically means you have to do another eco. So as we see, they have another eco.
Seen Nip, yeah, just holding on to these FAMASs as well. They're kind of just using the range. I've seen them do this a few times where they take the FAMAS and use the burst fire from it, almost like an AWP, and they generally hold on to them in the later buy rounds.
Yeah, that's a pretty good move, especially on anti-ecos, and Mass HE on anti.
Yeah, it is.
This is very unusual.
Oh, GetRight's just going to have a field day here. And look at the presence of my Freiburg. Scumbag Freiburg stealing the ace. But the presence of mind there just to let the flash do its work while his crosshair resets just shows how absolutely calm and composed GetRight is at all times. But this is going to be the all-important buy round. And you can see Nico, who has caught the eyes of a few people this tournament, certainly with the way he's played. He's picked up the AWP, and I feel he's going to be kind of vital to his team's fortunes if he can get a few entry picks on these bomb sites. He's definitely well practicing. And Fifthland as well.
As Forest going very aggressive in middle here.
Oh yeah, you're right. He is. Look how far down he is. Well, we're going to get some contact. So, is he going to get one? Who's it going to be? Yes, it's Forest is going to get the first kill, but Nico's going to peek with the AWP and get that kill. So, 4v4 again right at the start of the round. Looks like ANEXIS are kind of favouring B at the moment. I'm not too sure I would. But you can see as well that Fifthland's got his scope on, but Nico uses the height to his advantage to take him down. It's a great start to the round for Nico, who he highlighted having the AWP, definitely doing work at the moment. Glaive going to go back and get this bomb. They're still not committing to a site, but they have got a numerical advantage here. So what they need to do now is get one more kill, try and split Nip. And Nip here are just, they're keeping Exist in the middle so they can decide whether they're going to rotate. Heavily favouring the A bomb site in the way they're lining up here in ANEXIS, so they're going to lob the bomb. There's only 30 seconds.
Yeah, GetRight all alone at the bomb site right now, so it's all up to him. Seems like they're deciding to go towards the long area where Exist is, but
that smoke, yeah, it's going to give the game away. So the call's been made. You can see that GetRight's just going to lurk in pit and throw a counter flash there while he's blind, so that is going to allow ANEXIS to get on site, but this is Get Right's domain here. Lots of terrain that he can use to line up headshots, not that he needs the assistance anyway, and that's given ANEXIS the time to wrap around here, going through canopies into the underpass, coming up to the blue truck, just checking out balcony. They don't know that ANEXIS are all on the site, and Glaive has managed to get a kill there, so they've kind of done a double stack there near the cadre spot. And in the end, it is the terrorists that are going to win. Fantastic play from ANEXIS. A great T round, beautifully executed. Did Forest make a bit of a mistake at the start of the round by going hyper aggressive?
Yeah, I would say it's good to go aggressive, but that was like way overdoing it. Actually, I think it was a bit lucky to even get one frag. Great play from ANEXIS there, though, even though I felt they were a bit too scared of Get Right in the big pit. I mean, even if it is NIP, you have to take it like you're playing any other team, and like you have to kill them. They
should put it in the rules that NIP aren't allowed to use their real names,
yeah.
So you don't know who they are, and that would remove a bit of the fear factor, no doubt. But ANEXIS probably is playing, like I say, without fear. Really got nothing to lose. No one expected them to get this far. And along with Team Serbia, probably is in terms of where they're going to finish, the real story of this tournament. And Get Right's only going to get one kill there. Glaive's going to answer back. Fifth Laren's going to get one, but Nilla's going to get a trade on the Forest. You can see Freiberg just not revealing himself, hiding behind that new box, and that's smart play from him. But while that's happening, you can see that, yeah, Nilla and the Bomb have gone all the way to A, and Freiberg have had a bit of a rope-a-dope there, a bit of the old Shazam, and ANEXIS are going to get an easy plant. Now they need to get their positions quite well, and Nipper probably scratching their heads thinking, how the hell have we fallen for this one?
Yeah, and strange decision from Nilla. He knew he had time to push towards the library area and still he decided to stay in the bomb site. I think this round is going to go in NIP's favor.
Well, let's keep a very close eye on Nico, because he's the man with the plan, the man who can make it happen, the man with the AWP and the man with the aim. The big green gun can certainly do something, so they're going to spam away on the site. Nilla is going to get one. Nico's going to get another one, so all of a sudden he's in a 1v1 situation, and he's going to make an awesome reaction shot. That is what Nico is all about. That is a round that Ninjas in Pyjamas should have won, but ANEXIS pick it up there thanks to Nico.
Great individual play, great fake from ANEXIS, doing it absolutely amazing, I would say. And even though Freiberg was in the up on the B bomb site, he was so blind from ANEXIS flashes, so they basically had no idea where the ANEXIS were.
And we've got an eco coming in now, the old, as is the standard NIP eco. It's if you've got the money, buy a Mag 7. If you haven't, hold on to your pistols. And you can see that Freiberg manages to get one kill, going to get a face full of nade. Might pick up a second kill here. You can see he knows exactly where the head's going to be. Oh, but he's going to get a nade to the face. But not before he's done some damage to Glaive. So they're ahead at the moment on health. And of course, there are some Mag 7s to be worrying about. So
yeah, it should be an easy round for ANEXIS, though.
You would think so, but ANEXIS might be overthinking this at the moment. Again, that fear factor coming into play, but they're still using smokes and flashes despite this being an eco. They're treating it with the respect of a bite round. Glaive's going to pick up another kill on Banana. He's going to run around, but he hasn't bargained on someone being close. Nilla's going to get another kill after Forest takes down Glaive. So it's 3 versus 2. Make that 3 versus 1 for ANEXIS, and Forest last man standing with the Mag 7. You can hear somebody. He's just getting prepared. Is he going to get the frag? Oh no, the jumping kill. Nilla loves those jumping kills. He made a few of them. But they're going to tie it up now. So 3 rounds to 3. ANEXIS are indeed the T side. What are the positives here for ANEXIS? I mean, what can you see that they're doing well?
Well, from winning all the weapon rounds this far, I feel like have really good team play. Like the fake on the first round was really, really good, and maybe a bit shake on the anti-eco, but if they can keep this up, I think they might be able to at least get good score this half.
I like that. That's very good. Very non-committal. I do like that. Yeah. They might be able to get a good score, maybe. Well, so Forest gets that sort of entry frag for his team, and ANEXIS are going house. This is kind of an avenue they've not really explored a great deal. How it's going to work for them, but they have sent numbers there, and as you can see, just the way they spread out the map, on Banana. So Pim's getting into a spray off here with Forest. There's probably only going to be one winner there, but Forest ducks out because he's on 12 HP, takes a little bit of damage as he sort of super strafes out of balcony to add some extra height to him. He doesn't care. Can do what he wants. And it's 4v5, but Forest is very low. Pimp is the lowest surviving for ANEXIS. Is on about half HP. So if Laren's going to get smoked out of it, he's going to make the call. Drop back to Library, which is the smart play. You can see MSL here with the bomb. Just coming up quad side, and is going to get onto the site. Oh, well, the headshot, real overkill there for MSL on Forest, who was very low, but while that happens, exist in the pit, gets 2 kills. Glaive and Nico are going to answer back. It's a 2v2 situation. Nico's going in for the plant, and if he can pull off an AWP shot here, oh, but his head found by Get Right's crosshair. Freiberg coming round, expert recall control for him, and on for the defuse. And again, I just feel they should. It always seems to be Nico making the plants, and he's the guy you want making the shots, the big shots. I would have probably switched the bomb out to the rifler and maybe try to use the AWP there.
Yeah, for sure, and trying to get that AWP down in the big pit. An AWP in the big pit is basically, you can basically win a 2v4 or 2v5 with an AWP there, and it's not even bad from the CT because it's such a hard position to do anything about if you don't have the grenades.
Well, that means that Nip are going to go back in the lead, 4 rounds to 3, but already been a great close final, perhaps a lot closer than people would give it credit for. And you can see that ANEXIS here, it's kind of a bit of a weird buy. They've got an AK, an AWP, and 3 Galils, so obviously their money's not entirely brilliant at the moment, and they are going to be playing this round pretty slow. We'll just have a look and see how they're doing. Yep, we've got 3 on Banana, 1 kind of holding mid, and the other's going to be exploring around the apps area. So ANEXIS pretty much playing this almost like threat in a way, non-committal. They're just going to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, and that's actually a pretty good way to play T on Inferno. You just want to take the map control, see if the CT is going to make any mistakes, and then make a decision on where to push. And we can hear that there's some spamming going on, but not a lot of kills and not a lot of damage exchanged. And I don't know how NIP knows this. There are actually
Fiflara
3 guys in B right now.
Yeah, exactly. And I was just saying Fiflara just missing that shot there in mid, but you can see that they're really pushing up there to B. And again, I guess it's just that sort of eerie, prescient game sense that they have. Forest is just going to flash from pit, and they're going to pretty much get wind of the situation any minute now, but they've crept right up. Gerard's going to get one while Glade makes the entry kill. He's going to get another one while he drops somehow a headshot. Nico's just going to AWP him through those reels there, and not a problem for Nico. He's the last one standing. It's 1v3. He's going to get the plant, so that was a good plant for him. He was kind of doomed no matter what he did, so he went in for the plant to help his team get that money rather than trying to play for some frags. And Nip are going to go 5 rounds to 3, but in the end, like you said, I think that if Nip hadn't have got that extra man there, that round could have played out a lot differently.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, just a standard round.
You didn't notice anything special. Well, no, but what triggered Nip to maybe decide to rotate?
Oh, you mean that?
Yeah, because they rotated quite early and we ended up with 3 on B.
I think the fifth round or something saw something in the middle that we didn't catch, because otherwise that didn't make any sense because they are so much in the lead. And Forrest going real aggressive down
Yeah, real aggressive, but he senses it's the eco, so he's going to get some frags here, make that 3, make that 4, and now it's time for Get Right's turn, to be a scumbag and stop the ace. I love it. I love how competitive this team is, that they will not let their colleagues get a 5-man. They will not let them do it. Let's have a quick look at the frag charts. Oh, that's not the frag charts. Let's have a look at the frag charts because we haven't done that yet. Get Right, head and shoulders above everyone on the server at the moment. 14 kills, 5 deaths. Nico's been the man for ANEXIS, as we'd kind of highlighted with Jay and Warclown in 6 on 6. So,
and this round is going ANEXIS way. I think they got the first pick, but there's two guys more in B. So it actually looked like they were trying that ANEXIS 3 guy pushing banana tactic.
Yeah, well, ANEXIS definitely have done that at CT, and I'm guessing Nip will have not had time to have kind of watched any of the games because they're in the tournaments themselves. So whether they'll be savvy of that, but it could be entirely that ANEXIS have been watching some Nip demos and have decided to emulate the great ones ahead of this tournament. And if that's what they're doing, it's certainly working. You can see now that we've slowed this right down. And in the end, yeah, exist. Oh, and that's great peek from Nico there just to get that kill. So they've took a lot of damage in ANEXIS. They're full of holes, but they've still got 5 players, and NIP only have 3. So this is a promising position for ANEXIS. Get Right is up by that tree. Freiburg's from Get Right's going to get the 1, so that's going to reveal his position. He's going to turn around into the smoke. He's going to get another 1,
TK.
and there goes the TK from Pimp on Nico, turning the round on the head. So from a promising position to absolute disaster, 7 rounds to 3. How much is that going to play on their minds there?
Very, very, very much. They were 5 versus 3, and they had 1 guy in CT spawn. I can't believe they didn't go for that A push instead. Why would they turn around? I mean, even if there were 2 guys left at A, you basically have 1 guy in CT spawn who just like denies all the backup from B, and they should have just keep pushing B there.
I guess it gets to that situation where you start to overthink it, because you know you're playing NIP and you know how good they are. You're thinking, oh well, they're going to be rotating, they're going to be doing something special, so we need to try and call their bluff.
Exactly, like sometimes, especially on this map, you just need to keep it simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in that situation, just you get a frag A, you just chill out for like 20 seconds, and then you keep pushing A. Like, it didn't make any sense for them to go back towards B if it wasn't for something like you said, that NIP was doing something crazy. Well,
it's 8 rounds to 3 now. I can't help but feel that we all just witnessed a very awkward turning point in the game. It already starting to get that palpable sense now that the gap is going to be too big for ANEXIS to overcome, and I don't know, I mean, they're still kind of playing, they're playing the same way. The tactics at the moment, if you look at how they're spreading out, they look a little less fluid. They're feeling like they need to kind of bunch up in pairs. They're not feeling confident of making those one-on-one shots. And ANEXIS right now, you can see that Nico's been dropped to 16 HP as well. And this is what NIP do. They turn the screw. They can sense when a team is demoralized, when a team is down, and they really ramp it up and put the pressure on you and take those rounds while you're feeling vulnerable. I mean, NIP just the masters of the the psychological game as well as anything else, and that's because of that wealth of experience they've got from competitive play. Let's see what ANEXIS can do. We've got a smoke going on, and they're doing some sort of a split here. So Nilla's going to answer, well, he's going to get the first kill actually, but while that happens, Exist, the unsung hero in a lot of ways for NIP, is going to pick up 2 kills. And always so solid, and now all of a sudden ANEXIS are like, right, okay, what do we do? And it looks like they're making a bit of the mistake again of kind of flitting between the 2 bomb sites. What's going to happen here is NIP are going to kind of go to the B, but yep, there's one's going back to A as well.
And Forrest is in the big pit.
Yeah, and here we go. So that should be an easy kill for him. So in the end, Forrest only does get 1. Pimp's going to be the point man, and a smart nade there allows them to get the plant. It's 2v3. Nico on 16 HP. He's the man we need to come up big if this round's to go the way of the Danes. Pimp with a huge headshot there to make it a 2v2. And Nico's read that situation well with the AWPs. All of a sudden it's a 2v1, but they are both very low. And it is Get Right, and we all know how that can end. Get Right's going to get 1 kill. It's all on Nico now, but Nico has gone the long way around the house. Get Right's not going to know that. He's going to presume it soon. They are running out of time. I think they've played this to perfection. Nico winning it, not with a brilliant AWP shot, but with a game of hide and seek. Smart play from him.
Yeah, Nico is really, really impressing me. He's hitting very sick shots and also playing very smart in these clutch situations.
Nico is one of those players who, he, on his day, as good as anybody, like brilliant, but he loves the party lifestyle, too much. He likes to be casual about the game. He likes to play with friends. He's had the opportunity to play in top teams before. For example, he was originally, when Fnatic moved back into Source after their famous Dutch team, he had the opportunity to play for them, and wasn't really interested in that. So he's a guy who everyone who's followed the Danish scene and the Source scene, they'll speak highly of him. But he's really not had a chance to shine on the highest level until now, and here he is really sticking it to NIP. So brilliant play from him. Let's see if he can do it again. Oh, his teammates absolutely talk about cock blocking. That was just horrible. You don't want your friends to do that for that situation. We built that up so perfectly as well. Like, I'm just so disappointed. But MSL, he doesn't care about the narrative. He's just going to go in and get a headshot, and Pimp's going to get another. And you can sense that all of that stuff I was saying about ANEXIS maybe being demoralized was absolute claptrap, because they're all over NIP at the moment. Get Right seems to be the one guy that just hasn't read the underdog script. He's absolutely smashing heads left, right and centre, and ANEXIS has got 2 in the pip here. GetRight's just going to run up through the smoke, right on the quad. He's onto the site. He can see one there. He is going to get the kill while Nilla gets another. It's 3v2, and GetRight's got the most health. Freiburg's very low. And the smokes flashes are coming in. Pimp's going to get another kill, so it's all on GetRight. Don't rule out the clutch. Never rule out the clutch with GetRight. It's 1, it's 2. Can he get the 3rd?
Not with an open.
Yeah, Nico as well. He's got to try and play this smart, but in the end, he's going to hold his nerve, and he's going to clutch it out. So it's 8-5. Nico right now is the standard bearer for ANEXIS. They'd be lost without him.
Yeah, for sure. And my heartbeat raced so much when I saw it was Nico with an AWP left with GetRight having
yeah, I know.
Like, oh no.
My God.
But yeah, he managed to keep us calm and they won that round. But still, I feel like NIP already have enough rounds, but let's just hope I'm wrong.
Well, yeah, again, we'd love to go to a 3rd map. I'm sure about that. And ANEXIS is definitely making a good fist of it. There is no doubt about that. Anybody who thought this was going to be 16-0, 16-1, or was saying things like Very Games would have done better, absolute gibberish. ANEXIS have been probably, for me, I mean, I don't even remember a final where a team took 13 rounds off NIP. I don't think that's happened. I know Rattlesnake's team took 14 rounds off them, but that wasn't in a final. So here we go, ANEXIS again with another kill, and right now playing with great confidence. He's running into sights, but they forgot about Exist at the old generator spot. He's going to get 2 before Pimp takes him down. Fiflaren's going to spray away in the smoke, and he's going to drop back and wait for some backup. In the end, he's going to get another kill with that peak, and Freiburg is the backup. And this round, it's all going to come down to this 1v1 again. Both are low, below half health. Glaive versus Fiflaren, 40 seconds on the clock. Bomb is down.
And let's whisper so it
gets
more exciting.
Here we go, boys. It's tension time. So
he has. Where is the bomb?
Yeah, I don't even know where it was down because it's not showing on the overlay. Oh, Glaive going for the peak. Knows where Fiflaren is. 20 seconds. Time to play with, but he is going to have to get a move on. So he's got the bomb. I think it was down in the pond.
Oh, he's going.
He needs to fake this. No, he's lost it. He's lost it. He needed to fake there, and Fiflaren had gone around, and Glaive wasn't able to do anything. And, well, I don't know if he'd gone for the fake plant. I think Fiflaren would have been forced to have peaked, and it could have played out very differently. I know it's one of those things.
Yeah, I mean, it's like rock, paper, scissors again. I mean, you can Fiflaren could have anticipated he would fake plant. It's like, it's impossible to like know what to do in that position.
It is a hard situation, and again, from our vantage point, it is very easy. But that is going to make it 9 rounds to 5. We'll have a quick look at the frag charts. I mean, GetRight has dropped 23 kills this half. I guess that's kind of okay. Nico at the top for ANEXIS with 11 kills for 9, but his kills have won ANEXIS rounds. And you can see that even though we're heading into this last round of the half, there's some kind of strange buys coming in. Nico can definitely afford an AWP, but Nilla's gone for a shotgun. I don't know if that's part of some protracted tactic or a joke, or...
I think it's the first time we see a shotgun as Steve.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, GetRight's going to get 1, and they know that they're up at this arch side. It's going to be 2 kills for 3 kills for Fiflaren. That's worth a clip, any movie maker out there. Forrest is going to get the last kill. It's 10-5 at half-time. It's been good. It's been exciting, but you've got to say right now that ANEXIS, they're going to have to win this pistol and have the half of their lives if they want to win this map.
Yeah, they have to win the pistol. They have to... yeah, they have to bring up better than their A game. I don't know what else to say. Like they really.
They need their A++ game, but everyone does while they're against NIP. I mean, look, what I'm hugely impressed about is this is a guy. This is a group of young guys who have basically worked so hard to get where they are. And I was a little bit skeptical when they kicked their captain and brought in their new players. I felt that was a step back to the dark old days of Danish rosters that chop and change, and I felt they were going to be weaker for it. I hate to say it, my friend Rugger probably is watching. There is no way that without the players they've brought in, they would be playing this well and have got this far. So fingers crossed for them. I'd love to see a third map. I'd love to see ANEXIS do well. Let's see how it all pans out in this pistol round. Okay, so looking how they're spreading out, we can see that we've already got Exist has taken quite a bit of damage. I believe that might have been from a nade. So some smart nades coming in from ANEXIS.
Yeah, and the standard pistol around here for NIP, just taking it slow, trying to get control of the banana, so ANEXIS don't know where they're at, but Freiburg getting
great headshot through the smoke by MSL. That's the kind of thing Angel Dust does. That was absolutely ridiculous. So ANEXIS looking good here. Oh, but someone's just ran out of balcony, and he wasn't expecting that at all. Get Right just bossed it and said peekaboo, tapped him on the shoulder before shooting him in the face. So Get Right's in the pit now with less than half HP. They are at a disadvantage in terms of numbers. What's that?
Yeah, they're going inside the B site right now, and they were completely fake since Get Right is already in the big pit.
Yeah, well, it's MSL that's coming up big here. So we've talked a lot about Nico. It is a 4-on-2 situation. Jumping headshot there from Forest. Seen a few of those. I guess you have to be really good to do them in Go, though. And they definitely don't work for me. Forest is going to get this plant down. ANEXIS coming on the rotate. Forest is going to get a headshot. Can he get another one here? Yes, he can. It's just perfect positioning from Forest, and it's all on Nico again. But he knows that they're low. This is a clutchable round for Nico. Can he do it? He needs to do it if ANEXIS want to have any chance of winning this game. But while the bomb is ticking away, and Forest is just going to insta-dink him. Forest is an absolute monster, and you cannot argue with that. That is just pure skill.
Yeah, he just plays so calm. It looks so easy. Like I don't know how he do it. I mean, it was the same in 1.6, especially with the pistol. It's just so calm, just aiming for the head, and just I don't know. It just looks so easy when he makes those rounds.
Well, anyone who knows a little bit about Forest knows as well that he was pretty sick at Quake. He's got that aim. He's just generally good at all FPS games. A fantastic hand-eye coordination, and just a phenomenal talent. He does make it look easy. And the thing is as well, when you're watching his crosshair, it doesn't look actually like it's moving that fast. But obviously it is too fast for his opponents anyway. So ANEXIS are getting absolutely decimated in this eco, as we'd expect. I mean, we saw a few ecos in the very games ANEXIS match, but don't think we're going to see any against NIP. They are a different class, and while people had their fingers crossed for a different winner of this tournament, I think we are marching towards the inevitable, as NIP are going to show that they're going to be as dominant in 2013 as they were in 2012. But there's still a slim chance that ANEXIS can turn it around. We've got another eco coming in. Once the buy round comes in, Bjorn, do you think, I mean, there's anything that they can do in terms of setting up a CT that's going to be advantageous for them in terms of keeping the NIP terrorist tactics at bay?
So hard. I mean, since they're playing NIP, which is so superior in skill, I would say they have to take a risk. But being down 13-5, they can't take a risk since they need to win basically every single round.
Do you think they should stick to their aggressive tactics that they were doing against other games?
Yeah, I think they should be very aggressive, at least in the beginning of the rounds. Try to get those early picks, especially trying to kill Freiburg, who always try to push the banana and just gain that map control. So let's see if they do their ANEXIS 3-guy push. Yeah,
well, I'm just interested actually, because I saw MSL had a FAMAS, which seemed a bit strange, because I thought they would have had lots of money. So I'm not quite sure what that's about. But you're right, there you go, you called it again, Bjorn. Freiburg pushing banana, just loving it. Getting up there, Nico, oh my word, what can you do? Forest just runs up mid and tears his head off before he's even got a chance to react at all. And Nico's played so well. There's someone out there who can certainly play a lot better, and just so happens to be our old friend Forest. So ANEXIS getting absolutely butchered here. Freiburg's going to pick up 2 on the other side. Get Right's going to get another one there. It's going to leave MSL last man standing. He's going to be on the rotate, and Forest is just going to be waiting for it. We'll make it 14-5. I feel real sorry for ANEXIS, because if this finishes 16-5, I don't think that scoreline tells the whole story.
I actually think so. I mean, they've been playing so impressively this entire game, especially like right now when it feels like it's starting to become a T-sided map. Yeah, I don't know, it just feels like NIP is just so amazing. I mean, people might hear me speak a lot more in other games, but because there's not much to say when NIP play at
well,
this
that's
level.
the thing as well. You can't really over-analyze what they do, because they just shoot heads. And you can see that Nilla's got a shotgun again. I think this symbolizes that maybe ANEXIS have kind of given up the ghost. They're buying some strange choice of weapons, not really turning it around, but Gerard's going to get another kill, Pimp's going to get another one, and then Glave's going to get another. All of a sudden we're in a 2v2 situation. Don't know if they might be regretting buying those, but then a fifth Laren is just waiting for Pimp, who jumps around that corner straight into his crosshair. You can see that fifth Laren, they know where he's coming from. Two great AWP shots from him to make it 15 for 5. Ninjas in Pajamas are at match point. ANEXIS need 10 straight rounds on Inferno as CT to take it to overtime.
And please don't ask me what ANEXIS needs to do.
No, I'm not going to ask you what they need to do. I'm going to let you off the hook on this one, because right now I think they need to basically substitute all 5 of them for Jesus and some of the disciples, and maybe then they've got a chance. And I can say that because I'm in Milan and everyone's deeply religious here, and it won't be perceived as being negative in any way, shape or form. But actually, while that's been going on, it's like, yeah, cast the game, guys, cast the game. You can see that ANEXIS have actually managed to do a whole ton of damage to Nip. And yeah, they're actually they're in a good position to win this round. So it would be 1 down, 9 to go, plus overtime. So let's not rule it out. No, I've seen crazier things. I've seen crazier things in Source. I remember Team Alternate. They were 13-2 down. Sorry, they were 13-2 up in one game against Crack Clan, and while that happens, ANEXIS just goes and does that. I won't even finish the story because this game is probably going to be over. Bomb is getting planted by Nip, and ANEXIS just really struggling. ANEXIS just so strong. All of them so strong. Nip so strong. And Nico doesn't have an AWP. Biffler is just going to AWP him down through the smoke. Pimp's the last man. Is GG, well played. And that is GG. Not for the first time in my career am I saying that Nip have won a tournament. And indeed, Nip are the champions of the Mad Catz CSGO Invitational in Vienna. So, I mean, do I need to ask you anything about it in terms of what happened?
Like, NIP played pretty well individually. That's it.
There we go. And that's all the analysis you need. I don't even think we'll go over to the analysis. No, we will. We will bring them in a second.